afternoon and welcome to the channel. My name is Beena and this wonderful but neglected little fella here is of course Walter. Hope you're doing well. I am back out riding a motorcycle once more after way too many months off. Oh, that was a big bumblebee that just hit me in the arm. I hope it's okay. You join me on a beautiful summer's day here. Is it summer or is it spring? I think it's still spring, isn't it? Regardless, look at it, it's lovely here in Bedfordshire. It's a bit breezy, but that's fine. It's about 18 degrees, it's sunny. There's the intoxicated stench of weed in the air apparently. And we are out and about, enjoying life and enjoying biking again after way too long off. If you're new to the channel and you wonder what the hell I'm talking about, I have been absent from the channel for a few months because I've had an operation on my elbow, tennis elbow surgery, and I've been having to do some recuperation, and it's still not better. It can take 3 to 6 months apparently to get better, and I can well believe that because it is very bloody painful still. But I can sit no longer at home looking at YouTube videos of people on their Royal Enfields. So I thought today's the day. I'm going to come out and I'm going to give it a go and see how I fare. And so far, I mean, I've only been out for about 5 minutes, but so far it feels okay. My grip strength is good. It's not hurting when I'm doing the clutch. I think I'd probably struggle if I dropped the bike, but let's hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, I couldn't sit at home any longer and not ride him. It's been torturous for both of us, hasn't it, Walter? Whee. So here we are. That's bad timing, wasn't it? I was actually going to go out last week for my first ride because I had the week off and the weather was glorious. It was I think it was the hottest April or May, or maybe both, on record in the UK, and I thought I've got to go out at the end of this week. And then I got the worst cold that I've had in years, and in fact just felt absolute dog shit for almost a week, so I missed it. So I had to come out today instead. But that's alright. No, someone on a paraglider up there. I keep seeing this guy in a paraglider. Knocking about, you can't see him. Take my word for it, it's amazing. Oh god, this is so good, I so miss this. So what's been going on since I last did a video? I mean, I did upload a few random ramblings that I recorded just before I went and had my op, but they stopped a couple of weeks ago, I think, or 2 or 3 weeks ago. So stuff has happened in the interim in my life. Obviously, the major one being that I've had an operation. Which, according to the surgeon, was a classic case of tennis elbow, and it all went absolutely perfectly, which is good. I will maybe throw some pictures up now for anyone who cares. This is me a few hours after surgery, when I've just come round after definitely on the good stuff here. This is the big old bandage that I had to wear for a few days before I could transition to the smaller one. This is the smaller one. I had to wear this for a few weeks until the wound healed. And then this is what it looks like now. Obviously it doesn't look much at all, it's just quite a nice little scar. It is quite swollen still. Go on then. yeah, so that's happened, and then I've just spent the last few weeks convalescing and recuperating and attending physio, doing lots of exercises they've been giving me, and it has been incredibly painful. Not gonna lie. I think I said just before I had it done, it can't be much more painful than it currently is, and I was kind of right and kind of wrong. Yeah, first week or so it was really quite sore, and it has days at the moment where it is also still really sore, and I had physio yesterday, and I think it's aggravated it somewhat. Something else that has aggravated it, which is the other big change in my life, is the fact that I've got a new dog. Yeah, so again, regular viewers will know that my beloved dog Bob passed away a few months back, and Mrs. Beena and I said that we were going to wait a while before getting another one, and that turned into well, when I've had my operation, once I've got the sling, once I don't have to wear the sling after a few weeks, we'll think about getting one, and it happened even quicker than that actually. So I had the op. I was expecting to wear the sling for about 3 weeks. Turns out I only had to wear it for a few days, and then just be careful with my arm and not lift anything heavy in the kettle, which is such a British instruction, isn't it, from a doctor? Don't lift anything heavier than the kettle. So yeah, after a couple of weeks, so yeah, let's backtrack a little bit. So we decided that we were going to get a border terrier, because I've always wanted a border terrier, and they're lovely little dogs, apparently. So we started looking at them. We found a breeder which could not have been any further away from us. It was like 200 miles away from us, up in oh crikey, where was it? I keep wanting to say Doncaster. It's not Doncaster at all. Can't remember. But yeah, it was a long way. It was a good 4-hour drive away, and they were the most expensive ones as well, annoyingly. But we just liked the look of them. So yeah, we went up. I think we went up a week before my op. We did, and had a look, and then chose one. I've probably covered this already in another video. Apologies if I have. But yeah, the idea was that I would wait until my sling came off, and then we go and pick him up. Pick little Otto up, as he is called. But after a couple of weeks, I said, look, my arm's alright, I reckon I can do this journey, and I think I could probably do some of the driving as well, because it's just going to be predominantly motorway driving, so not a lot of gear changes, not a lot of cornering involved. As it happens, I did the entire journey, pretty much the entire journey back, so about 3 hours. Mrs. Beena did the first sort of 45 minutes. And yeah, we brought him home, and so we've had that little hooligan, absolute hooligan, for the last month, and he really is a hooligan. If you've never had a dog before, then you probably have images of dog ownership, puppy ownership, being all fluffy little faces and cuddles and kisses, them being adorable and getting into mischief and scrapes, when the reality is they're little fucking land sharks. It's like having a sewing machine, a mobile sewing machine, a sentient mobile sewing machine that just attacks you the entire time with its needle-like teeth. It's absolutely exhausting. Absolutely exhausting. Every time you put your hands or feet anywhere near him, he's just like and latches onto them. Our arms and legs just look like we've been self-harming. They're ridiculous. Looks like we've been in some kind of explosion with all the blood everywhere. In fact, Mrs. Beena went away yesterday. She had to go and stay in London for the evening. She probably just did it to get away from Otto, to be fair. She stayed in the Premier Inn, and they've got if you've ever stayed in a Premier Inn, they've got quite coarse white towels, and she was just worried that it was going to she was going to bleed all over the towels because it was going to open up all the wounds in her hand. Oh, but he's adorable. So yeah, this is something we're going to have to get through. It's when they're teething, well, it's when they're young anyway, they just explore everything with their mouths. But yeah, he's challenging. He's very, very sweet as well at times. Maybe I will pop a... Should we go up here? Why not? Maybe I'll pop a little picture up of him. That's the wrong gear, wasn't it? I'm out of practice on this. Talking and riding in general. So yeah, we've got to get through this this teething stage, which is a few months. And then hopefully his little cobra fangs will fall out and we'll get some proper teeth that don't puncture in up to the knuckle. So yeah, that was an interesting decision to make when I'm trying to recover from major surgery on my arm, on my elbow. Get a little puppy that's in absolutely everything, and you have to fish out of things, and who's just attacking you. A colleague at work described him as having a puppy like having a miniature Kato in the house. And now I don't know if that reference is going to mean anything to anyone, but for those of a certain age, there was a series. There's a Teletubby figure up on the just up there. Random. There was a series of films back in the I don't know 70s, 80s with Peter Sellers in Pink Panther films, and he had a Japanese guy called Kato who he used to keep him on his toes and have him attack him. So he used to hide in cupboards and things and just leap out when he was least expecting and attack him. And yeah, my colleague said that's pretty much what like having a puppy is, and he's absolutely right. It is like having a miniature Kato. It'll be worth it in the end, though. I think he's going to be an absolute little smasher when he grows up. Let's hope so, because he's pissing us off a lot at the moment. Kite. So what else? Nothing else has been going on really. I've spent a lot of time doing not a lot. Well, really, just looking after the dog, which is pretty much a full-time job at the moment. But other than that, not a lot's going on. I think I have pretty much made up my mind that I'm going to get... Well, there's some good driving going on there, aren't there? Pretty much made up my mind, I think, that I'm going to get a Himalayan 411 at some point this year. I'm going to flog my Omega Speedmaster watch and use that to fund it. Because I'm not wearing it a lot, and to be honest I can't wear it at the moment with Otto around because it has a plastic dial on it, not dial, crystal, and he would muller that. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I still haven't ridden one though. I really desperately need to ride one. I need to find one locally that's for sale. Have a little thrash on it. Oh, I've missed this. Oof. I was a little bit annoyed when I said I was going to go out last week for my first ride when the weather was really hot, and it was hot as well. For end of April, beginning of May, it was 29 degrees Celsius, that is, for our American cousins, and it would have been the perfect weather to test out my Merlin Shenstone vented jacket that Mrs. Beena bought me for Christmas last year, because I haven't tried it yet. There will be days to come though. Well, this has definitely been successful, this ride. no pain really. Well, I'll say that there's some pain, but fuck it, what are you going to do, eh? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to Lidl. Woo! The excitement, the life I lead. Going to head to Lidl and get some bits and then head home. I don't want to overdo it. It's my first time out, spoil it. And I'll go and have another ride tomorrow for a little while. So just a quick one today. I've just realised I haven't ridden my bike, I haven't ridden Walter in so long that the clock hasn't gone back. Has it gone back? Gone forward? I haven't put my clock forward. I'll have to do that. That's going to bug me otherwise. I also just realised that it's got condensation in. Fix your bloody clocks, Royal Enfield. Condensation, come on, it's 20 degrees. So yeah, that was just a quick one today. I don't know how long I've been rambling. Time flies when you're having fun and all that. But yeah, just a quick one to say hello. Hopefully, now that I know this is okay and I can ride, I'll be back to posting once a week, or at least more regularly. So you can look forward to more inane ramblings from a crazy, dull, middle-aged man. Thanks for subscribing. Anyway, it's lovely to be back. We're stuck in traffic now, so I'll call it a day. Thank you very much. Wherever you are, have a wonderful week. Enjoy the weather if it's good where you are. Enjoy riding, stay safe, and keep your shiny side up. Until next time, bye.